Hey you guys, it's Bianca Ariana here and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today's video is going to be just a girl talk. I'm going to be talking about the truth about losing your virginity. This is like a big topic because most females, they just want to always see what it's like and just see what having sex is about, and just or trying to just do what they see other people doing or other females doing and stuff like that, and they try to probably do it just to fit in or whatever. But I'm going to be giving you guys the truth about losing it and everything that I know. I'm not going to be telling my virginity story, but I'm just going to be telling you guys, the things I know about, losing your virginity and stuff like that, and some tips and some tea to put y'all down on. So if you guys want to hear this girl talk, then make sure you guys keep watching. But before we get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that bell on for post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a video. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about with the whole losing your virginity thing, the first thing I'm gonna say is, please don't give your virginity to any dude or whatever. Please don't, because some things, sometimes nowadays, that is all dudes want. That's all they want. They can seem so nice and so into you just to get that one thing. And when I tell you that, to tell you, make sure that the relationship is at least 2 years or more before you try giving it up. Or don't just try to jump out there and see what sex is about when the person is not genuine himself. If the person is just, okay, he's attractive and stuff like that, but he's not showing you that he wants to be with you and stuff like that, don't just give it up to anybody. Please don't, because it's not worth it. At the end of the day, you're gonna be feeling so hopeless, and you're gonna feel like you're alone if you just give it out to somebody, and then after that they just leave you or just stop talking to you and stuff like that. So make sure you don't give it to anybody that is not always going to be here in the long run. At least probably try to give it to somebody that's you're going to be talking to from a year now. At least he's not going to just cut you off after that happens, or y'all end up building a relationship after that. So don't just give it up to anybody, because you precious down there. So you don't want to just be giving it up to anybody. That's precious. That's one thing that somebody can take away from you that you just can't get back. You can't get back your virginity. You just can't. Another thing that I want to touch on is losing your virginity is not bad. Losing your virginity is not bad at all. Some people ask questions on, does it hurt or whatever. I feel like, with my experience, I feel like that it doesn't hurt. It's just it's really hard to explain. It's basically, I can't really explain it, but it's just like a tight open. It's just something that's really tight, and it's like something that's trying to squeeze. It's really I can't really explain it, but in my opinion, it doesn't hurt. Just in case anybody asks, in my opinion, it doesn't hurt. Some people say you do hurt. Some people say you do bleed. Some people do say it hurts, but I did not bleed. I didn't bleed, and it didn't hurt. Maybe it's just me, but it didn't hurt or whatever. But what I can tell you is that most people don't like it their first time. I didn't like it at all my first time. My time to lose my virginity, I hated it. I did not like it at all. Worse. I feel like the first time you lose your virginity is always the worst. You have to probably do it again just to see if you like it. But the first time is always the worst. That's just in my opinion. I feel like I hated the first time I did it. It just wasn't. Yeah, I didn't like my first time. So it's just a lot that comes with losing your virginity. It's so much that comes into it. For one, don't just jump into trying to have sex with anybody, because it's not gonna be worth it. And then sometimes that's all dudes want. So if you're being gullible and just trying to do it just because you like a dude, don't do it, because from my experience, I ended up giving it up to a dude, and he ended up leaving me months at probably like 2 months after that, and that's like the worst thing to ever do. That's the worst thing to ever feel, because when you lose your virginity to a dude, that's something that, how can I explain it? When you lose your virginity to a dude, it's like he's taking a part of you, and as he does that, it's like you gain feelings for that dude. Like, you feel me? Like, so when you lose your virginity to a dude, you gain feelings for him, and you feel like he took something from you that shouldn't have been taken, which is your virginity. Like, you feel like something is taken from you, and you feel like you have to grasp more to that dude, because you feel like, dang, why did you just take this from me and then leave me? Like, you gain feelings, you become sad, because you're like torn, because for me, I was in a relationship when I lost mine. So after that happened and everything just started to crumble, it seems like, dang, that's all you wanted from me. And it's like, I couldn't get over the dude because of the fact that he took something so precious from me, and all of this started happening afterwards. So I tell you this to tell you, make sure he's the one when you lose your virginity, and make sure it's worth it. Make sure you're ready, because for one, pregnancy is a big thing. You can get pregnant by the dude, especially if you don't know what you're doing, and you don't know when to tell him to, okay, get off or whatever. He don't know how to pull out and stuff like that. You just need to know what you're doing, like, and wait to a decent age. Don't do it at 14, 15, probably 16, but not, I would say wait till 17, 18, 19. Like, say when you're ready, give it up to somebody that's gonna be worth it. Like, don't just give it up to anybody. Like, and if a dude don't want to be with you, and a red flag is, if a dude don't want to be with you just because you don't want to give him sex, let him go. Because if you're not ready, don't let a man force you to be ready to have sex. Like, if you're not ready to lose your virginity, because that is precious, like I said, if you're not ready to give it up, let the dude go. Like, don't let a man force you into having sex with him, because that is a no. Like, if you want to go have sex that bad, go be with somebody else, because I'm not ready. And if he can't understand that you're not ready and actually be with you until you're ready, then he's not for you. Like, period. So don't if you're not ready, don't do it. And I would say, for all the young people out there, I know probably young people watch me, don't go out here trying to do it just because you see a girl in your class doing it, or all these other females, or your girl group doing, all of them doing it. Don't go do it just because they're doing it. If you're not ready, wait. Like, it's no rush to lose your virginity, because these dudes out here ain't worth it, especially nowadays. Like, you'll have a dude call you, be all sweet to you, hug on you, try to buy you stuff and stuff like that just to get in your pants. Then when he do, you won't hear from him. Like, no. So it's just a whole lot that comes into having to, lose your virginity and stuff like that. In my experience, I was in a relationship. I think I said it already, but I was in a relationship. My camera cut off. But I was in a relationship with a dude, and, got what he wanted. 2 months later, dipped. Like, and I was like young when I lost mine. So, don't be gullible. Don't be trying to do it just because a dude is doing it. Like, especially if you're dating somebody that's older than you, don't do it, because most of the time he done did another female like that, and you're not gonna be the next female he do like that. So if a dude is just showing you, like, if he just being sweet to you just to get that, you can tell when a dude is just being sweet to you just so he can get in your pants. Like, he'll try to be all nice, hug on you and stuff, tell you he love you, and he tell you the things that a girl wants to hear. So when a dude's telling you what you want to hear, you gonna end up giving it up. Like, but don't let that, But if you plan on losing your virginity, I would say get on birth control, because birth control is the safest way without getting pregnant. Like, I'm on birth control, and I've been on it for about 3 years now, I think. And when I say birth control, it's the safest way to go. Like, you can have a mistake of having, a pregnancy scare if you're not on birth control. Like, most girls have pregnancy scares because they're doing it unprotected, and they may miss their period, or their period might be late and stuff like that. So, make sure, especially if you're losing your virginity, make sure that you're doing it protected, because if not, especially if you're not on birth control or anything, you may get pregnant if you know, he doesn't pull out or he pulls out too late and something like that. You just never know. So make sure you're doing it protected. But you know, the truth about losing your virginity is just wait until you're ready. Wait until you feel like you're with the right dude. And you know, make sure you're being safe with it. Use condoms. Like, don't, you know, do it raw or whatever, especially if you're young and you're doing it like that. I don't condone you doing it young, but I would say, like, if you are doing it young and you, like, you know, you don't know that you don't think you can get pregnant, which you can, I would say, you know, get on birth control, because birth control is the safest way. And for me, I would say get on a shot, because the shot is the safest way. You don't have to take a pill every day, and you know, you go every 3 months. So long as you keep up with every 3 months of you having to go get your shot, then you won't have to worry about taking a pill every day. And if you miss a day, you have to start up. You don't want to have to worry about that. But you know, losing your virginity is a big change when it comes to a female. It's the biggest change, because you feel like you feel like you're a part of, like, the big girl, where you got your big pants on, you know, lost your virginity. And it doesn't feel like that, you know. You don't have to lose your virginity just to feel like you're a part of a girl group, or you feel like, you know, especially in high school. Like, most girls try to lose their virginity in high school. Don't do it, because most of the time, them high school boys, that's all they're looking for. They're just trying to look for a female that looks sweet, and look for a female that look like they gonna give it up, like a nice female. They try to go for the nice girls that, you know, they think just gonna, you know, let them get it, like, you know. And don't be the female like that. Please don't. Like, because you ever heard that saying that a dude say, I want one thing and one thing only, or I got what I want? Like, no, don't be like that at all. But I really just wanted to show you, share this tea with you guys on, you know, the truth about losing your virginity, because it's not worth it. Wait until your time. Wait until you're comfortable. Wait until you feel like you're ready, because if you're not ready, then don't give it up. Like, don't let a dude force you into giving up your precious piece, your precious diamond. That's your diamond down there. You don't want no dude to force you to give that up if you ain't ready. I would share my story time, but I'm not doing that. I don't bring up old stuff like that. So, you know, I just shared my experience. I just told you guys it didn't hurt. You know, it wasn't worth it, because, you know, I ended up getting left. But you know, and I was young and dumb. You know, everybody make mistakes and stuff like that, especially at a young age. And for me, it felt like I don't know if I want to say that, but for me, it felt like I was kind of like gullible at the time. Like, I was just doing it just because I thought a nigga would like me or something. Like, that's the reason I did it. I felt like, you know, dang, if I do it, he'll like me more, he'll be with me longer or something. And don't think like that. Don't think like I did, because having sex with a dude is not gonna make him love you more than he already does. If he already treated you like trash and then try to treat you sweet just to get it, and then start back treating you like trash and then end up leaving you or something, it's not worth it. So make sure you got the right dude before you just give it up to anybody. And I'm just saying that, you know, just to look out for the young girls that watch my channel, or the girls that haven't watched my, you know, they haven't, you know, lost their virginity yet. You know, if you plan on doing it, make sure it's with the right person. Make sure you feel comfortable, and just make sure you're actually mentally and physically and emotionally ready, especially emotionally, because you grasp so many feelings when you do it with a dude, because, you know, that's just something that you feel like is taken away from you if somebody just get it and leave. Like, I forgot to say this part, but you look for a dude to love you after you give him your virginity, because especially after he leaves you, you look for him to want to care and want to love on you and want to feel a different type of emotion after you give him your virginity. I forgot to add that part in there, so make sure you guys, you know, keep in mind that part. But you gain feelings for a person after you lose your virginity to them. Like, I promise you, like, once you lose your virginity to somebody, you're gonna feel like you love them so much more. You can't live without them. Like, I promise you. I ain't lying. Y'all better ask somebody. Y'all better ask. I'm just saying this from experience. You feel like you're gonna love that person even more after you lose your virginity to them, and you know, you're gonna feel like you just need them in your life, when, you know, all you have to do is just not give it up. But if you guys enjoyed this video, that's all I'm gonna give, because that's just my experience, and you know, that's just a quick info that y'all need to know. Like, I don't have to put out a 20-30 minute video just to tell you guys the truth about using virginity, because that's really what it is right there. Give it up to somebody that you know gonna be there. Don't just give it up to somebody that's just gonna be there and dip. Like, make sure you ready mentally, physically, emotionally. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that bell on for post notifications. Let me know down in the comments if I missed anything. Tell me your experience, or you know, and follow me on Instagram at _badgalb with 2 L's, 2 E's. And yeah, it's Bianca Ariana here, and I'm tuning out. Peace.